Welcome back, everyone. It has been a while. Oh my goodness, I've never made a video like this, honestly. All right, so I just got back from school and look at these 3 questions I prepared for you guys. Now, I've been learning integration for a little bit, I think, and I've also watched like some examples on how to work on the CIE or Cambridge questions for integration. And I found out that the basic concept is pretty simple. So I try to like do all these 3 questions. Wait, what am I doing? These are pretty. I don't need the tail. Okay, so this is the first question. We have a very simple equation here, and we can find equation of the curve. And the second example that I have here is the number 8 of a paper. I don't know. Yeah, of a paper. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, basically this is like the area under the curve. You see here, there's like the first line here, and the second line that goes below it. All right, and then next to the last one here is number 2 of something, of a paper, and we have like the limits like 1 and 4, and just gonna solve this thing, just work on that. So why don't we try it? So actually, hope that I can also work on this pretty easily. Anyways, oh my god, I'm sorry. So yeah, you might notice the background music right now or not, but it's actually pretty small, or it's pretty low for the volume. But anyways, this is actually for fun. Hopefully you guys can enjoy this video. So I actually have tried these 3 questions, but I'm trying my best to explain it as I can, because I haven't done it in a while. My goodness, is it too loud or not? I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be captured in my mix, so whatever. Yeah. Here it is. Let's read the question. The equation of a curve is such that dy dx equals 3 over 4x into the 4th power plus 32x cubed. It is given that the curve passes through the point this. Okay, find the equation of the curve. Equation of the curve basically is like y equals like x squared plus x. But in the integration we have like the end of it is like the c thing, which is the constant of the integration. So yeah, we're also gonna try to find this c first before we write the final answer. So just integrate this equation and we'll find it. So if you integrate it, actually I'm going to put the power down there to the top. It's going to be like 3x to the negative 4th. This is going to be 3. Alright, you see there? It's 3, right? Yeah, I missed that. Oh, sorry. So let's recalculate it. Y equals 2, 3x, and then to integrate it, we simply just what is it called? Add this with 1, so it's gonna be negative 4 plus 1 is gonna be negative 3 plus 3 2x, and then the power add by 1, so 3 add by 1 is 4. So it's going to be divided by the power, which is negative 3. Also the same in this one. Alright, so from here we would get negative 3 divided by 3 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 1. So negative x minus 3. So cancel out right there. You see that? So, okay, so 32 divided by 4 is 8. It's going to be plus 8 x to the 4th. Now, from here, yeah, remember, there is a constant of integration which always goes at the end, usually, So, it doesn't matter, actually, if you put it here or if you put it there, but we always have the constant of integration whenever it's like the indefinite integral. So, we have this thing right here. The c means the constant of integration. And now we can simply just substitute this, which is the x, to here, so each of the x's, and 4 for the y. Alright, it's going to be y to 4 equals to negative x, where x is a half right there. It's going to be half, negative 3, plus 8, alright, and the x is a half again, to the power of 4 plus c. Then we calculate it with our calculator. Over 2 plus c. Alright, hold on. Okay, there you go. So get the answer is 23 over 2 equals to C. Now I can just substitute this number, which is 23 over 2, to this equation. Simply, we're going to copy paste this equation. Hold on. I'm going to duplicate it basically. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put it there. And we're going to put the C, which is 23 over 2. And that is your final answer. Pardon. There you go. Next question, we have find the area of the region between the two curves. Basically, find this between the two curves, the region between two curves. You see here, this is the first one, and the second one is this one. Alright, so we'll try to find this area right there. Actually, I'm going to use my highlighter instead of using my pen. Alright, so hold on. This part right here, basically. You see that? So we're trying to find that. Basically, we already have this equation, the curve with equation that, and y equals that. The curve is in point A and B. So we already know the points. There's A, which is this one right there, and B. All right. So find the area of the region between the two curves. In order to do that, we just have to. So you see here, we're trying to find this region. So we see the top. Which one's the top? Which curve that lies on the top? You see, it's this one, right? This one lies on the top, and this one's on the bottom, right? So we're trying to find this area. We simply can say that this line right here, subtracted by this line, would give us this area, right? So simply, this line right here is y equals 5 over 2 minus x to the half, or square root of x, simply. So basically, we can just write it down like this. Hold on. All right. So we see the boundary is here. The x, you see here, the x is 1 over 4, right? And right here, the x is 4. So basically, we can write the integral like this. From 1 over 4 until 4 of the equation. Which one's on the top? The top is this one, this line right here, which is y equals 5 over 2 and minus x to the half. We can just put that down. 5 over 2 minus x to the half. It's like that. And then dx. Alright, you're going to minus that with, again, 1 over 4 until 4. But this one should be the second line, which lies on the bottom here. Is this one right here? Y equals x to the negative half. Just gonna put that down. Oh, is it negative x? No. Alright, so dx. So how to do this? We can simply just try to find the integration of each of these terms. Like I said before, basically we'll do it the same way as at this question. So I'm gonna go ahead and do for the first one here. So it's gonna be 5 over 2. The integral is gonna be just 5 over 2x. All right. So minus this add by 1. The power add by 1 is gonna be 3 over 2 divided by the new power, which is 3 over 2. This one should be subtract by this. We're gonna add the power by 1, so it's gonna be a half. Negative half added by 1 is gonna be a half divided by that new power, which is a half. Alright, just like this. So from here, we can basically make this more beautiful. We're gonna put this on top. It's gonna be 2 times x. Alright. And this one's going to be 2 over 3x. Let's rewrite that. Alright, there you go. So we have them now. So what we're going to do now is basically this is actually inside a bracket. 4 to actually from 1 over 4 to 4. So now I'm gonna substitute 4 into each of the x's. Just gonna do that. So it's going to be 5 over 2 times 4, 2 over 3 times 4 to the power of 3 over 2. Alright, it's going to subtract that with 2 times x, going to be 4 like I said, substitute it to the half. Alright, so actually another like this is fine. So but it's like very confusing for you. You're just gonna have to erase this. You know, you don't have to care about that bracket right there, because we're simply gonna multiply this. It's gonna be negative, right? Negative times this one right here is positive, so it's gonna be negative still. So the 2x here to the half here would still be negative, because negative times positive negative. So we don't need the brackets anymore. Alright, so we're gonna put that here a little closer together. Right there. Okay, from here, see, we have to substitute each of the we have to substitute 4 into each of the x's. Now it's time for us to substitute for 1 over 4 here into each of the x's. Let's subtract that by this the same thing, but substitute the x's by 1 over 4. It's going to be 5 over 2 times 1 over 4. Okay, minus 2 over 3x. The x is 1 over 4 times 3 over 2 minus 2 times 1 over 4. Alright, to the half. Just like that, so we're gonna use our calculator to calculate it. So this is 2 over 3. 2 over 3 minus. That is negative 11 over 24. That's great actually. 9 over 8. So yeah, 9 over 8. That is the answer. Hold on again. There it is. Alright. Now last question. Showing all the where can we find that? Okay, it's gonna be very simple, right? Yeah, it should be very simple. Okay. So it's pretty similar to the previous questions. So we're gonna have to do it like as you may already know how to work on this question. Alright, put that in. 1 from 1 till 4. Wait, from 1 till 4 for the limit. And then we're gonna put this, we're gonna change square root of x, gonna be x to the half power. Alright, plus 2, this square root of x goes to the top. It's gonna be 2 times x to the power of negative half. Alright, dx. So I'm going to integrate each of these terms, alright, one by one. So the x to the half is going to be x, add this power by 1, it's going to be 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2, which is that power. Alright, plus 2x, and then to the power of, the power is going to be added by 1, negative half is going to be half, just like that, then divided by the new power to the half. So from here we can rearrange this. Basically this goes to the top, the 2 times x, 3 goes to the bottom, still it's going to be 2 over 3x to the 3 over 2. This 2 goes to the top, it's going to be 2 times 2, 4, plus 4x to the half, just like that. Alright, so this is inside the bracket from 1 till 4. I'm gonna substitute 4 first. Right, you always put the highest limit, subtract by the lower limit in order to calculate it. So yeah, I'm gonna substitute the 4 first. 2 over 3 times 4 to the 3 over 2. Alright. Plus 4x, the x gonna be 4. substitute 4, and then to the half right there, minus. Now it's time for us to substitute 1, 2 over 3 times 1 times to the power of 3 over 2 plus 4 times 1 to the half. Basically substituting everything. Alright, just like that, and we can put it into the calculator. Is this 40 over 3? Minus 14 over 3. Alright, let's check if this answers. So yeah, this is going to be equal to 26 over 3. So this is the answer, everyone, for these 3 questions. Hopefully you guys did all enjoy the video, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about these 3 questions. Is it easy, are they hard, or something like that, you know? But yeah, oh my goodness, I've been trying my best on working these 3 questions. Honestly, this is not very simple to make this video, if I'm being honest. So yeah, if you guys are willing to leave a comment, leave a like, and probably subscribe to my channel, it'd be so much appreciated. So yeah, that's all for today, I guess. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.